Welcome back to News Around, your definitive source for the most sophisticated chronicles and deep dives into the lives of the luminaries who define the contemporary entertainment landscape. In the ever-shifting kaleidoscope of celebrity culture, few narratives have captured the collective imagination of the global audience quite like the saga of Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin. For years, their story has been one of soaring heights and whispered silences, a journey that has transitioned from the electric chemistry of a television set to the profound complexities of private life. Tonight, we are taking you behind the velvet ropes of an event that has not only set social media ablaze but has fundamentally altered the trajectory of one of Turkey's most iconic families. We are dissecting the nuances of little Mavy's birthday celebration. An evening that began as a tribute to a child's innocence and transformed into a historical moment of familial restoration and unprecedented generosity. Before we unravel this exquisite tapestry of love and redemption, please ensure you are part of our exclusive community. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to News Around and activate the notification bell to stay updated with our meticulously crafted reports. For those who wish to champion our high-standard journalism and support the channel's growth, we invite you to explore the Join button. By becoming a member, you help us continue delivering these deep-dive analyses that go beyond the headlines. Don't forget to like this video and share your unique perspectives in the comments section. The setting for Mavy's birthday was nothing short of a poetic dream, a sanctuary where the usual clamor of the tabloid press was replaced by the serene laughter of close kin and a meticulously curated ambience of warmth. Hande Erçel, ever the personification of ethereal elegance, moved through the venue with a radiant poise, her eyes never straying far from her beloved niece. Yet, the air held a distinct frequency of anticipation, a silent question regarding the presence of those who had been rumored to be distanced by the cold winds of past disagreements. As the evening unfolded, it became increasingly apparent that this was not merely a birthday party, but a deliberate architecture of peace. The most striking observation made by those in attendance was the palpable shift in the relationship between Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin. For a significant period, the industry had been haunted by rumors of a great chill, a structural tension that had supposedly created an invisible wall within the family's social circle. However, as the cameras occasionally caught glimpses of the inner sanctum, the ice did not just crack, it vanished entirely. The interactions between Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin were characterized by a profound sincerity that spoke volumes about the maturity of both individuals. There were no forced smiles or the awkward posturing of a social obligation. Instead, there were genuine conversations, shared laughter, and an effortless integration that suggested a deep, private reckoning had occurred long before the first candle was lit. Guests remarked on how Kerem's presence felt not like that of a visitor, but like a homecoming, a return of a vital member to the family fold. Hande, observing this restoration of balance, appeared to be in a state of quiet euphoria. The harmony between her sister and her partner seemed to lift a weight from the evening, allowing the focus to return to its rightful center, the joy of childhood. The sight of Kerem playing with Mavy, his laughter mingling with the child's, and Hande's tender gestures of smoothing her niece's hair, painted a picture of a power circle that is built on the bedrock of genuine affection rather than the fragile pillars of public relations. Engaging the News Around family, we want to pause and ask our viewers, what do you believe is the most important factor in sustaining family bonds under the spotlight of fame? Is it forgiveness, or is it the shared responsibility of protecting the younger generation? Let us know your thoughts below. Also, tell us which Turkish stars you'd like to see us cover in our next long-form feature. Your feedback is the heartbeat of News Around. And a quick reminder. For exclusive perks, don't forget to check out our Join button. While the restoration of familial ties would have been headline news in its own right, the true crescendo of the evening arrived during the ceremonial cutting of the cake. As the family gathered and the atmosphere reached its peak of celebratory warmth, Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel stepped forward to address the room. What followed was a moment of such magnitude that it momentarily suspended the very breath of the guests in attendance. In a brief yet emotionally resonant speech, the couple revealed their gift for little Mavy, a house. The announcement was not made with the bravado of a spectacle, but with the quiet dignity of a significant life investment. A hush descended upon the venue, a silence born of pure shock and profound admiration. This was not a mere token of affection. It was a tangible anchor for the child's future, a testament to the couple's commitment to the family's long-term security. The emotional reaction was instantaneous. Hande Erçel, overcome by the sheer weight of the gesture and the love it represented, found herself unable to stem the tide of her tears. The image of Hande embracing her sister, providing a pillar of strength during this moment of extreme vulnerability, is one that will be etched into the memory of everyone present. It was a visual confirmation that the grievances of the past had been not only forgiven but replaced by a level of loyalty that defies the cynical narratives of the gossip world. One of the most noteworthy aspects of the evening was the demeanor of Kerem Bürsin himself. Throughout the entire process, from the planning of the surprise to the actual announcement, he maintained a posture of profound humility. Rather than seeking the spotlight as a benefactor, he chose to remain in the background, focusing his attention on the joy of the child and the relief of the family. Observers who have followed Kerem's career for years noted a significant evolution in his character. The maturity and responsibility he displayed throughout the night suggested a man who has transcended the ego-driven pressures of stardom. His decision to put aside past hurts and take such a monumental step for Hande's family has led to widespread speculation that their relationship has entered a phase of unprecedented seriousness. By investing in Mavy's future, he has signaled that his commitment to Hande is not an isolated romance, but a holistic integration into her life and her legacy. As the news of the gift spread through the inner circles of Istanbul's elite and eventually into the wider digital world, the prevailing sentiment was one of peace and unity. In a culture where family is the ultimate currency, the actions of Hande and Kerem served as a powerful masterclass in conflict resolution. They demonstrated that even the most fractured relationships can be repaired when sincerity and generosity take center stage. Fans across the globe, responding to the leaks and reports from the party, flooded social media with messages of true love and the ultimate family goals. The evening was interpreted as a victory for the human heart over the noise of the tabloid machine. It proved that despite the relentless scrutiny and the often malicious rumors that target celebrity couples, a foundation built on respect and shared values can withstand any storm. As the celebration drew to a close and the guests departed into the quiet night, the consensus was clear: Mavy's birthday party was the beginning of a new epoch. The house gift was more than property, it was a symbol of a fortified future. It was a declaration that the Erçel family, with Kerem as an integral pillar, is moving forward as a unified front. Behind-the-scenes whispers suggest that Hande and Kerem had been planning this surprise for months, carefully selecting a property that would serve as a sanctuary for Mavy's upcoming years. It is rumored that Hande was so moved by Kerem's insistence on this gesture that she struggled with her own emotions in the hours leading up to the announcement. This shared mission of securing their niece's future has seemingly bonded them in a way that goes far deeper than the romantic clichés often associated with their names. In the final analysis, the events surrounding Mavy's birthday remind us that the most significant stories in the lives of the stars are often the ones that mirror our own human desires for connection and belonging. Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel did not just buy a house, they built a bridge. They reminded the world that love is a verb, an action that requires courage, sacrifice, and the willingness to prioritize the well-being of others. We thank you for spending this time with us on News Around. We hope this in-depth exploration of a night that will be talked about for years has provided you with a deeper understanding of the people behind the personas. What are your thoughts on this grand gesture? Do you believe such a move signals a looming marriage announcement, or is it simply the ultimate expression of an uncle's love? Let us know in the comments. And please, before you go, like this video and subscribe to join our growing family of thinkers and observers. If you really enjoyed this content, clicking the join button is the best way to ensure we keep bringing you these high-quality, literary scripts. Until our next update, this is News Around, wishing you a night of peace and meaningful connections. Goodbye.